Hello, it's Dan here from Tech Support, and today I'm going to show you how to send personalized videos at scales with Constant Contact. Okay, so right now I'm sending on the edit page here of my video, of the video that I selected, and what we need to do is click on Share Video, and you'll notice that we have this modal coming up. So here it says Share with Personalization. So what we need to do is click on Edit or Add and look for Constant Contact. It is right here, but you can also, type it. Okay, so we need to give it a click, have this shortcut selected, click on Save Changes, and the shortcut will become enabled. So this button now will give us the option to copy the code, and that's what we'll use to paste it on the email that we're about to create through Constant Contact. Okay, so let me go to Constant Contact CRM right now. And first of all, you need to create a contact list. I've already done mine. So you can just go to Add Contacts, create a new contact. You have a lot of options. Upload from file. Be sure to always have all the necessary variables so you can of course personalize this correctly. If we actually go back just a little bit here, let me show you how I personalized my landing page, right? So it says, hey, first name. Here's the fallback text. If you click here, you can always change it. So in case you somehow forgot to put the first name or any other information that you have there that is missing, you'll know that it will always bring and use this fallback text. Okay. So you can also put I love, this is just an example, of course, you can put whatever you want. I love what company, or I love what Sendspark does. And we have a call to action right here. So I just put it an example, and here's what the URL that would actually trigger whenever they click on the button. Okay, so just for a reference, I just used every single merge tag that we have, which is first name, company name, and also the job title. So once we have everything, we can now go back to the contacts creation. And once we've done, we're actually done with this. Like I was saying before, be sure whenever you're uploading a file, CSV file, to have all these three variables covered so you can personalize the email the best that you can. Okay, so once that is done, we can go to marketing campaigns and you can click on email. Okay, this will take just a moment for everything to be loaded correctly. Okay, so we can create an email. Okay, again, a few seconds. Please bear with me. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we have a few options here. And compared to other CRMs, if you do click here on Start from Scratch, you'll notice that you'll have blocks to build your email, but you won't have the option to add an HTML code, which is exactly what we need. There's no combination here to use both. So in this case, the only option that we can use is this one, use your own HTML code. So once we select this, we'll have a new page coming up. And okay, so it appears as something difficult, but I promise you it is not. So of course it does need some practice if you haven't done this before. Uh, but yes, let me show you an easy way to do it. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to go back here and copy the code that I had before. Contact. Okay. So it has been copied, and please keep in mind that here it says select this line and paste your HTML here. So basically it's asking us to erase this, to paste it over that, okay? And there's a little thing here that says tracking image. You can actually erase that or not. That's a way that Constant Contact has for you, or for them actually, to track whenever an email is opened. Okay, so be sure to check the all the information that you can about deliverability on emails. So this is actually very important about your deliverability. So please be sure to check that. I'll leave some information below in the video about that. Okay, so I'll leave it just for now. I'll leave that right here. And this is all the code that we pasted. And we can always click on check and preview, or we can even click here, live preview. So we can go and start editing here, editing the code here, so we can see how it looks like. Okay, so what happens here? It is actually showing us exactly how the email will look like. And of course, this doesn't have any format. It have anything that would give us a good looking email. Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually go Control Z to go back, and considering that Constant Contact doesn't give us an option to have a pre-built email, so that we can actually work on that. In this case, we would actually need to bring an HTML code for a pre-made email. Or of course, you can just build your own email from scratch. That's not a problem. But in my case, what I did was just I simply used a free AI website, and I asked the AI to create a simple template so that I could copy the code and paste it right here. So I'm going to erase everything actually, just leave that tracking image, paste the code here, and since I do have the live preview, you'll have everything coming up. And this is great if I want to start designing the email from scratch. Okay, so you'll notice, for example, that we have here the header and it says your marketing email. So I know this title belongs to this. Okay, exciting offers. Here we go. Content. Hello there. So I'll know that what it's here is it belongs to the text inside, right? Inside the, or actually in the body of the email. Okay. So I might want to put the video possibly on top of shop now. Okay. So let me go ahead and find that, get 20% off. So we will actually want the our code, our video on top of the button and below the 20% off. Okay. So I'm going to go back again, copy this code, go back to the code section, and Control V so we can paste it. And there it goes. Of course, this actually needs a little bit more of personalization. This needs time to look better, to look exactly the way that I want. Okay, so please be sure to take your time whenever you're creating an email for the first time. If you do not know how to create this code, like I said before, AI is a great tool nowadays. So I would suggest to always make your own testing. And of course, if you do need additional help, we're here for you. Don't worry. So for now, I'm just going to click on continue. And one more thing that I would like to tell you, just in case if you do want to add more details here, this is something actually about Constant Contact. They do have variables that you can use inside the email. So like I said before, it is very important for you to fill out all the information on your contact card, so you can of course use these variables here. So if you go to insert, you can click here, click on personalization, and you'll notice that you have contact details, and you can go for company name. You have many, of course, right? The ones that are related to Sendspark are company name, first name, and job title. Okay, so you can still keep on adding details or information, as you can see right here. So your profession, your IT profession, um, is something, etc. Right? So we can just put all the information that we want right there, and it'll keep on adding those details. But we do need some knowledge in coding here, because as you can see, it comes up with no design at all. So that's very important. We can always look up some information on internet through videos and make use of AI. But again, if you need our assistance, we're here for you. So just for the sake of this tutorial, I'll leave everything just as it is. And please do note that if you haven't used the variables, if you haven't filled out the contact information, you'll need to have, as it shows here, a fallback text. So first name, and here's the fallback. It actually works the same way as Sendspark does. So first name or there. So if you were to say, hey Dan, if you do not have the name, it will just use this text here, hey there. Okay, so that's the only piece of advice here. So everything is ready. Keep in mind that all the merge text that we use here won't appear right here, because this is just a previous step of the campaign. So we'll see everything being filled out correctly whenever we do send the campaign, whenever the recipient actually gets the email. So I'll highly suggest you, for now, say it actually saves it automatically, but for now to click on continue and to always send out the campaign. The test email might not bring all the information again, so I would highly suggest you simply create a list of contacts that are actually that do have your own email address, so you can actually test the campaign on your email, of course, and see how it looks like. Okay, so you can have a preview right here. Okay, so that's all for now. Please do let me know if you do have any doubts. Hopefully everything was very, very clear. So have a great day. Bye bye.